Good morning, everyone. Welcome po sa ating next activity for today, which is pre-meet conference for ITB number 2024-22. Let's start by an opening prayer to be led by Ms. Tarayampo.
Manalangin po tayo. Aming mga pangawit mga pangyarihan sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ang bawat isa sa amin dahil sa panibagong araw na ipinagkaloob mo po sa bawat isa sa amin. Ngayong umaga ay magkakaroon po kami ng procurement activity. Pagkaloob mo naman sa amin ang karunungan aming kinakailangan upang sa gayon ay maitawid po namin ang gagawin namin na aktibidad. Ikaw ang bahalang mag-ingat sa bawat isa sa amin, maging sa daan ng aming mga paglalakbay. Ilayo mo nawa kami sa lahat ng uri ng kapahamakan at matinding karamdaman. Patawad po sa aming mga nagawang pagkukulang at pagkakasala. Lahat ay magalang po namin hinihiling at tinatanggap sa ngalan po ni Jesus na aming tagapagligtas sa amin.
Amen. Thank you. So, our attendees for our today's activity are the following, starting with Ms. Armina Biaban, Back Secretariat Member. Ms. Ian Presento Recampo, Back Secretariat Member. Mr. Leonardo S. Montano II, Back Secretariat Member. Ms. Imelda U. Constantino, Back PWG Member. Engineer Joan Magcale, Back PWG Member. Mr. Hermanes Ubaldo, Back PWG Member. Engineer Chris Yusel Clete, Back PWG Member. Engineer Joy Videopante from Planning and Design Section. Engineer Jude Alger Lazo from Planning and Design Section. Engineer Cristina Panarigan from Planning and Design Section. Engineer Fernando Malahito from Planning and Design Section. Engineer Rosman Fulo, Back Provisional Member for Civil Works. Engineer Remington Reyes from Planning and Design Section. Engineer Jane Garcia Rosales, Back Vice Chairperson. Engineer Jaime Lactani, Back Regular Member. Engineer Dwight John Aston, Back Chairperson. We would also like to acknowledge the presence via Zoom of the following. Engineer Ravin Claire Cantigatag, Back Secretariat Member.
Present po.
Ms. Birna Autiliano, Back Regular Member. And yours truly, Engineer Jess Morris Tobias, Back Secretariat. To officially start this activity, may I call on one of Back Regular Member, Engineer Jaime Lactani.
Good morning po. Our schedule procurement activities for today for ITB number 2024-22. We have 5 projects scheduled for today. First project, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Rosario, Sampiruhan, Laguna, with contract ID number 2040I0178 and approved budget for the contract of 4,950,000 pesos. Our second project, with the contract ID number 2040I0179, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Niugan, Southville, Cabuyao City, Laguna, with approved budget for the contract of 9,900,000 pesos. Third project, with contract ID number 24DI0180, construction of multi-purpose building for the Laguna Regional Hospital in Barangay Puypuy, Municipality of Bay, Province of Laguna, with approved budget for the contract of 144,750,000 pesos. Our fourth project, with the contract ID number 25DI0016, construction of river protection structure along Malitlit, Waterways near UST, Phase 1, Santa Rosa City, Laguna, with approved budget for the contract of 50,483,010 pesos. And our last and fifth project, with the contract ID number 25DI0017, construction of river protection structure near Sampiruhan, Calamba, City, Laguna, with approved budget for the contract of 96,500,000 pesos. To proceed with the activities,
Thank you, boss. Before the presentation of each project, please be informed that all queries, questions, and clarifications will be entertained right after each presentation. So, start na po tayo ng ating presentation. May I call on our engineers from Planning Design Section.
Morning po, para sa ating first project, I'm engineering na po from PDS. 24DI0178, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Rosario, San Pedro. Project information, project allocation, 5 million. ABC, 4,950,000. EO, 1%, 50,000. Source of fund, GAA 2024, duration 120 calendar days, area 133.3 square meters, scope of works, construction of multipurpose building, ground floor. Ang project location po natin ay within Rosario Elementary School. Ang landmark po natin ay ang Barangay ng Barangay Rosario. Coordination meeting po natin kasama po si Barangay Captain. Minimum equipment, dump truck, backhoe, cutting outfit, blade compactor, concrete perforator, concrete, bar cutter, bar blender, 1 power mixer, beverage. Summary of quantities po natin. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Division 1, general. Part C, earthwork. Part B, reinforced concrete. Division 2, buildings. Part E, finishing other civil works. Part F, electrical. Part G, mechanical. Ito po ang ating plans. Ang ground floor po natin, ang dimension po ng pinaka-building ay 13.5 by 7. Then may kasama na po siyang rampa and pavement na 1.5. Then second floor na natin, since ang magagawa lang po natin ay yung ground floor, tapos po yung ating slab, then may nakaabang po na 1 meter sa ating mga core. Site validation po to. So meron po siyang i-remove na existing pavement, then kasama na din po itong washing area and plant box. Then may tatamaan po dalawang puno, kaya subject po 2D siya for removal, and inform naman po ang end user na kailangan nilang mag-provide ng permit. Site validation. Ito po yung required documents, deed of donation and site development plan, submitted po ng ating end user. Yan lang po.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Engineer Jude Lazo po from Planning and Design Section. I-represent ko po itong 24 DI 179. Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Niugan, Southville, Cabuyao City, Laguna. May project allocation na 10 million pesos, ABC of 9,900,000, EO is equivalent to 1%, 100,000. Duration is 180 calendar days. Yung area po natin is 14 meters by 6 meters. General scope niya po is construction of 3-story MPB. Ito po yung ating site, Southville 1 Integrated National High School. Meron po tayo nakalagay dito ng geotag. Ito po yung site photo natin, kasama po si Principal and Engineer Sara po ng DepEd. Ito po yung ating site sa may malapit po sa gate. Ito po yung ating program of works. Dito, naka-indicate naman po dito yung ating length and width ng building. Minimum equipment po natin is plate compactor, backhoe, dump truck, concrete vibrator, pump plate, one bagger mixer, bar cutter, bar bender, welding machine, and cutting outfit. For summary of quantities, meron po tayong Part A, facilities for the engineer. Yung mga item po natin is typical, so banggitin ko na lang po yung may mga remarks po tayo. So ito pong ramps natin is tactile blocks for BP 344 compliance. Yung ating structural concrete na 3,000 PSI is slab on fill, tapos structural concrete 4,000 is rest of concrete. Ito pong ating ceiling is yung CR only. Yung glazed tiles and trim po natin, toilet wall tiles and kitchen only. Unglazed tiles, toilet floor tiles. Tapos meron po tayo dito Part G, mechanical. Ventilating system po natin is ceiling fan. And yung fire alarm system is for wireless smoke detector. So ito po yung ating ground floor. Ito po yung ating magiging reference natin, yung gate. So dito po natin nilalagay. Ito po yung ating property line. So ang ground floor po natin is multipurpose room. Meron po tayong kitchen and open area. Kasi ito po yung CR natin and for PWD. And ito po yung mga provision natin ng tactile blocks. Yung ating pong second floor is open area lang po. And CR. Ito po yung third floor, similar lang po sa second floor. Kasi ito po yung ating front elevation. And right side, rear and left side. Yun lang po. Thank you. Ready.
Morning, I'm Engineer Reyes to present 24DI-0180, construction of multipurpose building for the Laguna Regional Hospital in Barangay Puypuy, Municipality of Bay, Province of Laguna. Our funding source is FY 2024 GAA. Our budget allocation is 150 million with an EO of 5,250,000 and for the approved budget of the contract of 144,750,000. Our calendar duration is for 105 calendar days. The total number of story to be constructed for this phase is just the ground floor level, 1 story, and the target scope are the substructures and ground floor level structural members. Our location for the hospital is within the Barangay Puypuy near the Bay Municipal Hall new site. This is the future site for the Laguna Regional Hospital. This is the site development plan. So ito po yung ating gagawin layout for the Laguna Regional Hospital. The 7-story building. Our scope will be the ground floor. The area will be 83 meters by 44.5 meters. This is the front elevation of the whole building. The scope will be only up to the ground floor. Structural members pa lang po. This is the rear elevation and this will be the foundation layout. The foundation is consisting of a mat foundation, 0.8 meter thick, and 4 meters below the natural ground level. The mat foundation consists also of the shear walls. There are 5 shear walls po, nakasama sa foundation level. Then the tie beam framing plan and the ground floor framing plan. Also included in the construction is the stairs up to the 3rd level for the first floor. So ito pong hanggang 3rd lift ng stairs and 3rd lift din po ng open concrete ramp elevation. So dito po tayo sa level na ito. This is the conducted project reconstruction meeting with the presentation to the Governor Ramil Hernandez, representatives of DOH and the DPWH coordination meeting. This is the second coordination meeting conducted last May 24, 2024, and the groundbreaking ceremony held within the area. Hindi nakita ang presentation. Excel. Una pa lang Excel. Baka naka-hide. Pwede ma-face ba? Ayun, naka-hide. Our details for the construction will be part A facilities for the engineer, part B other general requirements, and part C earthworks, part D reinforced concrete, and part E finishing and other civil works. Our minimum equipment requirement is plate compactor, backhoe, concrete vibrator, concrete, 1 bagger mixer, and bar cutter and bar bender. Our total area for the construction will be 3,433.71 square meters. And our scope of works will be facilities for the engineer. Ito po yung other general requirements includes permits and clearances for project billboard, occupational safety and health mobilization, demobilization, and the general scaffolding and shoring and netting for the proper damming for the support of the excavation. For the Division 1 General, Part C earthworks included embankment from structure excavation, embankment from barrow, and embankment from barrow granular coarse material for the base of this structure. Then for the Part D, reinforced concrete consists of structural concrete class A 14 days. This is a 4,000 PSI concrete consisting of 4,067.75 cubic meters. Plain concrete, 0.1 meter thick, 517.92 cubic meter, and reinforcing steel, grade 60. Grade 60 consists of the diameter 12 up. So it has a total quantity of 815,927.55 kilograms. Total formers and false works of 7,051. And for our finishing and other civil works, it consists of soil poisoning, for the termite control for the hospital, total of 4,673 liters, and the CHP load bearing 150 millimeter thick, 1,172.6 for the support of the embankment materials. That's all for the 24 DI 0180 construction of multipurpose building for the Laguna Regional Hospital in Barangay Puypuy, Municipality of Bay, Province of Laguna. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeremy Leopante from Planning and Design section. And for our next project, construction of river protection structure along Malitlit Waterways near UST Phase 1, Santa Rosa City, Laguna. For the project information, under po siya ng category 002 or ng ating flood management program, construction maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage system. Project allocation is 52,340,000, EO of 3.5%, amounting to 1,830,990, resulting approved budget for the contract of 50,483,010 pesos. For the duration naman po, 231 calendar days or 7.7 months. Scope of works, construction of reinforced concrete revetment with steel sheet pile foundation. So ito po yung naging coordination meeting natin. So upon validation po, yung alignment po natin is within Barangay Rosa. And ito po yung letter received by the barangay informing them ng project. For the location map, so ito po siya. Bali, continuation po siya ng Near Riverbend Project na under 2025 din po. So ito po yung ating proposed alignment. Ito po yung start ng project. For the actual photos ng site, dito po ba yung magiging start niya. And for the end naman po, dito naman po. For the overview ng program, typical items for construction ng flood control structures. We have facilities for the engineer, other general requirements, reinforced concrete, so nandiyan po yung ating structural concrete, laid concrete, and reinforcing steel, earthworks, and sheet pile. For the plan naman po, ito po yung ating magiging structure. So meron po tayong dalawang typical. Bali, ang height po niya is 4 meters with foundation na 1 by 0.8 and parapet na 0.3 by 1 meter. And thickness po ng wall is 0.25 meters. So, ito stated din po dito yung ating reinforcement details. And yun lamang po. Any questions po? Wala na po. Thank you po.
Good morning po for our last project. By the way, engineer Nancy from Planning and Design section. So for the contract ID number 25DI0017, construction of river protection structure near Sampiruhan, Calamba, City, Laguna. For the project information, so limits po natin is along San Juan River with the station limits of Station 0 plus 220 to Station 0 plus 866 right side facing downstream. Physical target 604 linear meters with a scope of works, construction of flood control structures with steel sheet pile foundation. So for the source of fund, we have national expenditure year 2025 with a project allocation of 100 million pesos and approved budget for the contract of 96,500,000 pesos. EAW of 3.5% amounting to 3,500,000 and the contract duration of 327 calendar days. So for the project location, so yung ating pong magenta na color sa lower left, yung ating previous project under FGA 2024, lulugsong po doon itong ating FY 2020, Net 2025 project. So para naman po sa access location, so showing yung left part or yung previous access, ito po yung access ng project last year. And ang condition po ito as of today is na-enclose na siya, connecting dun sa isa pa pong naunang project. So ngayon po yung access para dito sa project natin ng 2025, located naman po dun sa kasunod na Barangay Road din. And then yung red line is yung along or parallel dun sa naunang project ng 2024. So clear naman po yung area dito or open space para maka-access ng ating heavy equipments. So para naman po sa site validation video, so nagpalipat po tayo ng drone para makita yung condition sa site. So dito po sa right part yung ating project ng 2024. So sa end po ng project, doon po connect tayo yung ating 2025 na project. And then sa left side, meron din po tayong ongoing project na kung saan kasama sa alignment or parallel, adjacent siya dun sa nag-ibang kalsada dun sa or yung Barangay Road. Then dito sa right part, kung mapapansin po, medyo may portions na nakakain na ng ilog yung ating low banks or yung river banks. Then ito na po yung ating Laguna Lake. So for the documentations, nakapag-receive naman po tayo ng letter kay LGU informing na magko-construct tayo ng kasunod na project ng 2024. And then included naman po sa minutes of the meeting yung provision ng panibagong access. So regarding naman po sa permit to enter, hindi pa lang po makabalikan or nakukuha sa LGU since hindi po magkatagpo yung schedule. So for the site inspection photo, so ito yung picture ng ating end ng 2024 project. And then dito naman po yung reference para dun sa katapat ng ongoing project. And lastly, ito po yung dating access. So kung mapapansin po sa picture, sa dun siya. For the typical plans, ito po yung typical section ng ating 2024 project na susundan or gagayahin natin sa 2025. Nagkaroon lang po ng ng modifications sa reinforcements, which is nagkaroon ng proper location ng slicing dito po sa dotted bars. So dun sa connection po ng revetment or yung front and back slope to parapet, and then yung beam dun sa ating back wall. So, nagkaroon po tayo ng splicing from revetment bago po i-construct yung parapet wall, and also dito po sa reinforcement ng ating back beam. So, slope po ng ating revetment is 45 degrees or 1:1. So transverse reinforcement spending diagram. Then for the program of works, ito po yung ating general or yung summary showing yung calendar days, net length, and the minimum equipment required for the project. For the summary of quantities or activities included in the program of works, so meron po tayong under na facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, and provision of progress photographs. For the other general requirements, we have project billboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization, and under and civil works for enforced concrete, we have structural concrete, 3,000 PSI class A, 14 days, green concrete and reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 40. For the earthwork, we have clearing and grubbing, embankment from structural excavation, and embankment from barrow. For the last part, under embankment and slope protection works, we have sheet piles, steel for slope protection. And again, for the minimum equipment requirement, we have backhoe, dump truck, vibro hammer, welding machine, one bagger mixer, water truck, and crane loader. Any questions po? If none, thank you and God bless.
Good morning po. So let's proceed for the major category of words and pickup category. For project number 124 DI 0178, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Rosario, San Pedro, Laguna, with an APC of 4,950,000 pesos only. Major category of works, number 1, the following is the major category of works involved in the contract to be bid. Buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 2, these are the similar category of works. Buildings, building constructions, and others. Second is the 24 DI 0178, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Rosario, San Pedro, Laguna. Ito become license category C and D, license classification small b. Second project. Second project, 24 DI 0179, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Niugan, Southville, Cabuyao City, Laguna, with an APC of 9,900,000 pesos only. Major category of works, number 1, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise. Second, the similar category of works, buildings, construction with piles, and others. With the pickup license category, C&D license classification to small b. Third project, 24 DI 0180, construction of a multipurpose building for the Laguna Regional Hospital in Barangay Puypuy, Municipality, Province of Laguna. Municipality of Bay, Province of Laguna, with an APC of 144,750,000 pesos only. Major category of works, the following is the major category of works. Second are the similar category of works, with the pickup license category B and license classification medium A. Second, 25 DI 0016,
construction of river protection structure along Malitlit Waterways near UST Phase 1 Santa Rosa, Laguna, with an EPC of 50,480,010 pesos only. With a major category of works, flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Second, roads construction, flood control, hydraulics, river control, ports, harbors, causeway, flood control, hydraulics. With a pickup license category B and license classification medium B. Next is 25PI0017, construction of vapor protection structure near Sampiruhan, Calamba, City, Laguna, with an ABC of 96,500,000 pesos. Major category of works are the following, and also similar category of work are as follows. With a pickup license category B and license classification medium A. That's all. Thank you.
Mahaba yan.
And for the secretariat part, for the Brgy conference, for IPB number 2024-2022, contract IDs numbers 24DI0178 to 24DI0180, 25DI0016, and 25DI0017. For the agenda, here is the project data, requirements for bidding documents, bid forms, technical and financial proposals, criteria for eligibility, screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification. For the submission of bidding documents, the DPWH Laguna Second District Engineering Office will use non-discretionary pass or fail criteria in the eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. For the requirements of bidding documents, instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, specification, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms. In Part A, eligibility requirements and technical component enclosed in envelope number 1 for the Class A documents and Class B documents. For the Class A, the legal documents, Belgium's registration certificate. For the technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts. Single largest completed contract or SLCC, special pickup license, bid security, project requirements, omnibus sworn statement, and for the financial documents, the NFCC. So for the valid Philjeps registration certificate platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract SLCC similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. For the special pickup license, in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of contract to be bid. For the bid security, original copy, if in the form of surety bond, Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized deed securing declaration. For the project requirements, in letter A, organizational chart of contract to be bid, and letter B, list of contractors, key personnel, example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen. To be assigned the contract to be bid with their complete qualification, experience, data. For letter C, of contract, list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by the proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. The experience meets the total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy services. Include the task identification number or PIN of the key personnel, compliance to DEO number 98 series of 2016. Include the contact number of the materials engineer. The accredited safety officer required upon issuance of notice of award subject to DEO 98 series of 2014, submission of construction, safety, and health program by the Department of Labor and Employment. The first either with certificate of training issued by the Red Cross in compliance with the requirement for the approval of construction, safety, and health program, required upon issuance of notice of award subject to DEO 98 series of 2014. Submission of construction, safety, and health program approved by the Department of Labor and Employment. Another implementation of Section 3 of Department Order number 188 series of 2024 regarding the assignment of accredited contractors and consultants project engineers to DPWH projects, which supersedes DEO 94 series of 2020 and DEO 156 series of 2023. For the assignment of contractors or consultants project engineers to DPWH project, only accredited project engineers may be assigned to DPWH projects subject to the following limits of assignment for regional/district offices. For the classification, PE number 2 for the limits of assignment, 10 contracts located within the same province for simultaneous assignments, each costing more than 150 million. For PE1, 11 contracts located within the same province for simultaneous assignments, each costing 100 million to 150 million. For the provisional project engineer, 10 contracts located within the same province, simultaneous assignment, each costing less than 100 million. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For the NFCC or the net financial contracting capacity of the bidder shall be used in the eligibility processing. Prospective bidder must have a NFCC at least equal to the ABC to be procured as follows. IRR section 23.5.2.6 NFCC current assets minus current liabilities times 15 value of proportions of all outstanding works under the bidder's ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts to be started, which portions coincide with the contract to be bid. In the NFCC, the fixed factor of 15 shall be used in the computation of NFCC regardless of the contract duration. For the Class B documents, special pickup joint venture license and valid joint venture agreement. If applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement or JPA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statement from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For envelope number 2, which is the financial envelope, here are the following points: financial bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. For the final bid form must be in accordance with the form prescribed. For the bill of quantities, bid prices in the bill of quantities. For the detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. For the cash flow, quarterly/monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Instruction to bidders under ITB Clause 20 from bid data sheet or BDS. The bidder shall submit 1 original and 2 copies of the first technical and second financial components of its bid written in indelible ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representatives. Note, all envelopes shall, letter A, contain the name of the contract to be bid in capital letters. Letter B, bear the name and address of the bidder in capital letters. Letter C, be addressed to the procuring entity's bank. Letter D, bear the specific contract identification of this bidding process. Letter E, bear a warning, do not open before the date and time for the opening of bids. The bidder shall enclose the original eligibility/technical documents in one sealed envelope marked original technical component, and the original of their financial component in another sealed envelope marked original financial component, sealing them all in an outer envelope marked original bid. Each copy of the first and second envelopes shall be similarly sealed, duly marking the inner envelopes as copy number dash technical component and copy number dash financial component, and the outer envelope as copy number blank. Note, these envelopes containing the original copies shall then be enclosed in one single envelope. The bid documents, technical and financial proposal, must be book-bounded or fastened at the left side with ear tag in A4 size of bond paper, font size N or up to 7 to 100% scale, with the documentary stamps and paginated as per DEO number 90, series of 2002. Please refer to DEO 11, series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment and DO 127, series of 2018. Strict applications of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Inclusions of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid.
Electronic submission and receipt of bids. Legal references. Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. GPPB Resolution Number 09-2020, dated May 7, 2020. Approving measures for the efficient conduct of procurement activities during a state of calamity or implementation of community quarantine or similar restrictions. Authorizing the submission and receipt of bids through electronic means or email. 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. Electronic submission and receipt of bids procedures. Number 1. Post the invitation to bid and bidding documents. Responsible person, Box Secretariat. Must be posted in the DPWH and PhilJEP's websites and at any conspicuous place for 7 calendar days per Section 21 of IRR of RA 9184. Number 2. Create the contract ID folder in the eBid portal. Responsible person box secretariat. Shall be done upon posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents. The folder name should be consistent with the contract ID scheme provided under DEO number 33 series of 2018. Number 3. Purchase the bidding documents. Responsible person, contractor. Section 17.4 and Appendix 8 Guidelines on the sale of bidding documents of the IRR of RA 9184. Number 4. Send the proof of purchase of bidding documents. Responsible person is contractor. Number 5. Send the electronic bid. Responsible person is contractor. File format pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore bid .zip. Email subject format bid submission for contract ID. Must be in a password protected archive format. Shall contain 2 password protected archive files, the technical and financial proposal. Number 6. Send the electronic bid due to attachment file size. Limitation of the email service provider used. Responsible person, contractor. Item 3.I. of DO number 87 series of 2020. Email subject format bid submission 1-24 contract ID. Bid submission 2-24 contract ID. Electronic bid main archive file. Technical proposal archive folder. Financial proposal archive folder. Number 7. Send the bid modification, if any. Responsible person, contractor. File format, pickup ID, underscore contract ID, underscore bid, underscore modification, underscore x.zip. Email subject format, bid modification x4 contract ID, where x represents the number of bid modification submitted. Must be IFN, a password protected archive format. Number 8. Send the letter of non-participation. Responsible person, contractor. File format, pickup ID, underscore contract ID, underscore non-participation .pdf. Email subject format, non-participation for contract ID. Must be in PDF. Number 9. Send the letter of bid withdrawal, if any. Responsible person, contractor. File format, pickup ID, underscore, contract ID, underscore bid withdrawal, .pdf. Email subject format, bid withdrawal for contract ID. Must be in PDF. Number 10, close the contract ID folder in EBID portal. Responsible person is Back Secretariat. Rename the contract ID folder in EBID portal to contract ID underscore closed on the deadline of submission and receipt of bids. Number 11, download the bids from the EBID portal to the local computer. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Item V, A, DO number 87, series of 2020. Number 12, provide the password for the main archive file and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, contractor. Shall only be disclosed verbally in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidders shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanctions under DO 17 series of 2015 three-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. Number 13. Open the main archive and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Item VA of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of the IRR of RA 9184. Number 14. Provide the password for the financial proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Shall only be disclosed verbally or in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidders shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanctions under DO 17 series of 2015 three-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. Number 15. Open the financial proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Item VA of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of the IRR of RA 9184.
Schedules for ITB number 2024-20. Deadline for submission of bids on or before October 30, 2024 at 9 a.m. Opening of bids immediately after the deadline of submission at DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office, New Conference Room, Barangay, Los Baños, Laguna. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through for manual submission, as I have said a while ago here in our office, and for electronic submission, you can send it through electronic bids _Laguna2 at dpwh.gov.ph. Please be informed that the above mentioned required bidding documents are posted and available at the DPWH website and field checks for your reference and guidance. For the last time, we're encouraging our prospective bidders to ask questions or clarifications regarding this activity, especially the presented projects. Upon checking of our YouTube live, so far po ay wala pong nagko-comment, wala pong nag-comments, and dito rin po sa ating conference room, wala rin po, and clear na po sa lahat. If there are no more questions and clarifications regarding this meeting, that ends our activity for today, and once again, thank you for attending.